Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, almost went in. Wow, what a shot. 4 feet to the cup. This one's looking good. Oh, hello, welcome to the course.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
This is a dicey lie, guys. Really deep rough here, and it's really thick too. Hopefully they can deal with this and be on their way shortly.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Go in. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Second shot here on the third. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Nicely done.
Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago. Lining up for his third now. When a player hits a shot of that calibre, you just want to have another look, don't you? And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
I'd say about 26 feet or so to the cup from here.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. A couple under at this stage. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth. Ouch, that hurts. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down here on the 8th hole, guys, this is Jim Furyk setting up his next shot.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, great shot. Hole's out for a birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. opting for the 6 iron. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Get in the hole. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
I'm down here on the 7th hole. This is Cameron Champ.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Okay, let's get back to the action. Around 110 yards to go. 5 shots off the pace. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. And he needs this to save par. Be the ball, Danny. No. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold.
John, what's going on out there?
Down on the 11th as Jim Furyk sets up his next shot.
Time to step into the bunker now. Oh! Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. This one looks like it's going left. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Yeah, that one will play. Let's return to live play now. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas, a great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It ends at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this, because they can go out and see where they're at, because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just, you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well, or hitting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's well played. Pin high.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
It's got a chance. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently tied for 11th. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Oh, this looks pure. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. Oh, we'll take that. And a spot in the top 10 to boot. And back to the course with the live action. Time for the second shot at the 11th. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. He finds himself in a share of 8th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
John, give us a small update.
Down here on the 13th hole, taking a look at Cameron Champ.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
What can you say? Holing out from a fairway bunker, simply remarkable.
Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Going with the 7. Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. Sitting at 6 under for the day, in a share of 8th position. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Good stroke. And that's for a bogey. Currently 5 under for the round. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. That's it. It's okay. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Putting for birdie. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And he'll move into the top 10. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel. Sitting at 6 under. Currently tied for 9th. Oh, Rich. That's the special stuff.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
And that's 8 birdies today.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And this putt to move into the top 5. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, good to hear from you guys. This is hole number 16. Checking out Cameron Champ.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Going with the 5-wood. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
I love the aggressive play, especially with being one shot back. This sets up an eagle opportunity.
Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this.
And could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the 5-wood. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel. Second shot here on the 17th. Ooh. And it goes in. Great shot. But what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Billy Horschel currently in the lead here. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. It's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy. Nothing to hang your head about.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.